Welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to talk about the examples on how you can check the existence of a limit. But hope you have watched the previous video in which I introduced you on how to check the existence of a limit. So we have got one example which is saying, given that f of x is equal to this, question 1, find the limit of f of x as x approaches 2 from the positive, and then the limit of f of x as x approaches 2 from the negative. And then the last question is, does the limit f of x as x approaches 2 exist? Very simple. Let's enjoy this simple question. Okay, so the first thing, we want to check if the limit as f of x, so we want to find the limit of f of x as x approaches 2 from the positive side. Okay, so from the function which we are having here, we have got 2x plus 3. With 2x plus 3, the expression which we are having is x is greater than or equal to 2. So this means that this equation will accept the values of x which are less than or equal to 2. Which are less than or equal to 2. So meaning that this is approaching what? The negative side. And then this one is saying it should pick any value of x which is greater than 2. So the approach of this equation is from the right, which is the positive. So which is this positive. So meaning that we are going to use this function, not this function here. So we are going to use, so we are going to say we have got the limit of 3x minus 1 as x approaches 2 from the positive side. So when we substitute, we are going to have 3 times 2 minus 1, which is 6 minus 1, which is what? 5. So this is the limit. This is the limit. So we can say, therefore, the limit of f of x as x approaches 2 from the positive is equal to what? It's 5. Now, let's check question 2. Question 2, which is the limit of f of x as x approaches 2 from the negative. Okay, so we stated that if x is approaching 2 from the negative, we must use this function because this x is accepting any value of x which is less than or equal to 2. So we can't use this one. Okay, so meaning that our f of x is what? It's 2x plus 3, like this. From here, we can substitute the value of 2. So we're going to have 2 plus 3, like this. Okay. So now when you simplify this, what are you going to have? You're going to have 4 plus 3, which is equal to what? 7. So this is the limit. Therefore, we can say the limit of f of x as x approaches 2 from the negative is what? It's 7. So this is our answer. Now the last question is saying, does the limit f of x as x approaches 2 exist? So in the previous video, I told you that for you to state whether the limit exists, you must check for its existence as x approaches 2 from the negative side, and also its existence as x approaches 2 from the positive side. So what we are having here, the limit of f of x as x approaches 2 from the positive side is 5, and then from the negative side it's 7. And you can see that the limit are different. We are not having the same number. So in this case, we can say, since the limit of f of x as x approaches 2 from the positive side is 5, and the limit of f of x as x approaches 2 from the negative is 7, then the limit does not exist. Then the limit does not exist since the value of L is differing. Very simple concept on how you can understand the existence of a limit. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. But if at all you have got any question, please get in touch with me. I'll be there for you to explain to you at each and every point where you are having problems.